about Jim Caviezel, doing he's in a film, right? And it's called, oh gosh, what is it called? I think it's something, Call of Freedom or something, Call for Freedom, Cry of Freedom or something. But anyway, it's coming out at the end of the year. I can find out about that for you. If anybody wants to know what it is, just look it up on the internet. You can, or look at it on Charlie Ward's show. He tells you all about it, or 107, or Jerry Foley, you know, all these people on YouTube. Find them, they'll tell you these things. And they have got other, and Lynn Wood, he can tell you a lot of stuff, but he's on Twitter, and he's a lawyer. But the military are in control of America at the moment. They've been in control of America since November the 3rd, since the attempted stealing of the presidency, right? And they have got all of the evidence now. They have tried to follow all the correct procedures, which they are duty bound by the Constitution, really, to cover all paths for people to, you know, to find the truth, and for people to be sorted out and arrested or whatever, you know, for trying to steal. Well, they've got 10 times more the amount of proof that they need to actually say it was totally unlawful. And it was totally unlawful, because Trump, they have these quantum computers, and the quantum computers showed that Trump actually got 80% of the votes of all of America. And in 2016, Trump got 75% of the votes in all of America. But the Clintons paid Dominion to mess around and alter her numbers, so she got a few votes, but it was all rigged. But she didn't pay the Dominion enough to rig the votes, and they didn't actually realise how much President Trump how many people would vote for him. He took landslide states, you know, that had never been done before. So anyway, so it's absolute. And then they've also had interference from other countries. They've had other countries being able to alter digitally the votes live stream, and they've got all the proof. I've seen all the proof. I've looked at a lot of it, you know, when the lawyers and them, Sidney Powell was showing them, and different people have been showing how they've done it. So many. So I cannot believe that anybody just thinks it's okay to just sit in the seat of the presidency, a total lie, and think it's acceptable. It's a load of rubbish, you know. It's not acceptable for a country to be stolen from the people by liars and cheats. So anyway, all of this malarkey that's going on is all a massive pantomime, and we're going to see the truth eventually, because all of the military now are at the point where they have to serve the American people as per the original Constitution. So that's what they're going to be doing. They're taking their country back, and then the world also, we're going to follow, because these Dominion systems, you know, they're not only in America, they've been used in all countries, including ours in the UK. You know, the mind boggles, it really does. The fact that we think that we can vote a person in or out is blooming ridiculous in this day and age. But it's got to be stopped, and it is going to be stopped. So don't tell me that Hayden is president. And have you watched him lately? He's absolutely ridiculous. You know, at one point I think Jim Carrey must be playing him. And you might think, well, actually, have you actually looked on how people can wear masks? These masks, you can put them on and you look like a different person altogether. And all the holograms as well. There's so many people. There's videos out there showing you all about how holograms are so realistic. I saw some holograms over a massive stadium in China that was done to entertain the people who were at the stadium. It was a big open air stadium, and they had big dragons flying around in the air, and they looked real, and they were breathing fire. It looked real. And holograms apparently have been around since the 50s and 60s, but we've never known about that because it's a black ops thing, and the black ops keep everything to themselves. Oh, it's exciting, you know, there's so much going on and so much to learn. I think you should learn a few bits, you know, find out what the world really is about. But you've got to be responsible for yourself, and don't give away your responsibility for your own safety. Nobody's looking out for you. The government's not looking out for you. You know, you've got to look out for yourself, and you've got to look out for your family, and you've got to look out for your children, because they're after the children. But everything's actually going to turn out for the better. So keep praying to God, because God exists in all of us. He's part of He's the spirit that comes into us when we're born, you know. It's like we can't see it, but it is. You know, that when strange things happen, you think, oh, that is the thing going on around us that we can't see. And we're made of something great. We haven't just bloody grown from a toad or whatever. You know, we are the symmetry in life. All of the plants are alive, all of the animals are alive, we're alive. Where has all that come from? And what is God? I'm not saying he's a man up there, sat up there with a beard and a moustache looking down at us, making us all like puppets. No, we're all part of, it's a massive God energy. God it's all creation. He has created us all. And if we can just tap into him, then he feeds us knowledge, because the knowledge is on that stream to God. Because everything resides in that connection. And if you could see it, you know, you might see it, and it might be, you know, like a big spider's web. And we're all little spiders all around the side. But we can send a message to God, and he can send one back to us by tapping on the little bit of spider web. And he's still there, and we know he's there. He's always with us, but you've got to ask him. You've got to just turn to him when you're in need of some clarification, or what on earth am I going to do, and just ask him. He's not the sort of, I would never ever believe, if anybody said to me, you know, oh, God will judge you. No, he won't. Because you judge yourself. You beat yourself up every day, don't you? You do. We all beat ourselves up every day. And at the end of the day, in your time of despair, you can go inward and feel God, because he's in your soul. He's in spirit. And that, you know, people say it's soul, spirit. That spirit of God is in you. Believe me, I know, I feel it, and I know it. Okay. So much love to you all. Bye for now.